Hello and welcome to this ATRAX 2.0 tutorial. In this video we're going to talk about current location and how you can edit it as a customer. So this will apply to both our read-only and our Premier user customers. So regardless of your license level, you will be able to edit the current location of your gauges. You will go about that differently depending on if you are a read-only user or if you are a Premier user though. If you are a Premier user, as I am logged in right here, you can simply go to your gauge. You have current location here. You can click on it. It does have a drop-down list that you can control as the end user, so you can control what's in here. I have a couple options. You can change this via the drop-down list, or you can simply type in whatever you want, and it'll take that as well. So that'll change your current location. You can do that directly on the screen as a Premier user, no problem. If you are a read-only user, you will not have the ability to directly click on the screen and change it. However, there is an event that you can run up in the top right-hand corner. For events, under customer events, we have change current location. If you run this event, it will grab your gauge automatically. So you see we have test gauge 100 here has been added to my event, and it just says changed current location to. It will come up with the same drop-down list that you saw previously, so we can change it there. Click Finish to close the event, and it will change the event here. Now, the good thing about using the event to change the current location versus just clicking on it here and changing them one at a time is that you can do multiple. So if you have a whole bunch of gauges that you need to move to a different location, you can do that here as well. And this, again, will apply to Premier and for read-only users. So regardless of your license, you can use this event. So if I had a whole bunch of gauges that I wanted to do, such as it's always going to grab the gauge that you're on. So we're on test gauge 100, it automatically added that. But if I wanted to add a couple of more, I've got other options that I could just type in my gauge IDs here and it'll add as many as you want. You can also click the little search icon. You can add from Equipment Finder or search by ID, descriptions, add things from work order numbers. There's all sorts of ways. So you can add as many gauges as you want to here. If I change this to test 1. And there we have our change from test 5 to test 1. To control your actual drop-down list here, if you are a Premier user, this will only apply to Premier users. If you are a read-only user, you're not going to be able to edit this list directly. However, if you send me your list, I can put it in there for you. As a Premier user, you'll be able to actually edit this list yourself, though. If you come over to Add Edit on the left, there's a couple of options here. We have an option for location, and within that is locations here, and here is the list. So you can add, you can delete, you can take different options out of here. So it's just a quick way to get to different locations, especially if you have long location names and you don't want to type it in every time, or you don't want to misspell it from one location to the next. This is a good way to control your data. So that is how you will control your location in the ATRAX 2.0. If you have any questions on this, please contact me, Mike at atiquality.com, and I will help you out. Thanks.